hey, I didn't even hear you come in. But since you're here, we're lighting it up with Johnny and Phil. Today is our pilot, so to speak, of our new broadcast. Phil and I, over the past couple months, gotten tons of emails, text messages, Twitter's blowing up, basically asking us to review Cuban cigars. So we decided to start our own broadcast. Episode 1 coming this week. The producer asked us to get a pilot going. Unfortunately, Phil couldn't make it today. Emergency on the LIRR. So they needed all mechanics on deck. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he's wearing the hard hat. So we're going to get it started today without him. So today we're doing a personal favorite of mine, I must admit. The Trinidad Fundadores. And let me just start off by saying, the sheen on this cigar is absolutely brilliant. Oily wrapper, 40 ring gauge Lionsdale, just a brilliant cigar. And quick backstory on this particular cigar. This cigar was actually personally made for Fidel Castro. This was his cigar. Now some of you might say, Johnny, I've seen him smoke Cohibas, Montes. All true. This was his go-to cigar. Personally made for him. Personally, everything about it. This cigar is him. So, without further ado, let's light this up. And right off the bat, you were on a hayride through a cream factory. This cigar is glorious. If you're a fan of cream, it's not a cream like the Monte. The Monte is cream, cocoa mix. This is cream. This is all cream. This is, from the first hit on, some cigars you have to wait. You have to wait for the story to start happening. The story starts. As soon as you light it up, the story starts. Usually I like a bigger ring gauge. I'm a Robusto guy, 50, 52. This particular ring gauge, very little. 40 ring gauge. But it's just, everything is there in it. It's all there. It's just a magnificent roll. And just the blend of this particular cigar is anything you could ask for in a Trinidad. I'll tell you, wait, was that? Wait. It was. So the honey is starting to kick in now. A little bit of honey. I am getting some honey now in this. Oh yes, the honey has now entered the cream patch. I'm almost feeling like Winnie the Pooh here. This is what the Trinidad is about. It's about the journey. The cigar is about the journey. It's not like smoking cigarettes. You're getting one feeling, one taste. Marijuana, it's one feeling, one taste. The cigar, it's about the journey. It's about the different blends. And speaking of blends, this is where This is where Phil and I like to stay on our cigar wheel. You know, we're on the left side. You know, we stay away from the plant. You know, from the cinnamon, from the clove. You know, the must. You know, the pepper. You know, Phil's more of a pepper guy. Me, I'm anti-pepper. You know, I like the flour. I like the bread. You know, I'm all cocoa. I mean, the cream. See, this is where you are. This is where the Trinidad is. The honey, the cream, not much leather. You know, that's the difference between the Trinidad and the Monte. The Monte is cocoa and cream. The Trinidad, honey and cream. Yeah, this is a brilliant cigar. It really is. I believe this is from December of 17. It's got a little age on it. Phil loves to age. I mean, Phil is an age guy. Ages whatever you give him. Me, I'm more of like a kid in a candy store. You know, can't hold on to it for too long. You know, but you know, this got about 1.5 years on it. Man, a little less than 1.5 years, but. I mean, the balance of flavors that we're getting here. Silky smooth. I mean, very creamy. Still creamy. The honey is still there. The honey is still there. I mean, you could see why Fidel loved the cigar. I mean, it is a brilliant cigar. It really is. I mean, it really is. It goes great with coffee. Me, I'm not a coffee guy. I usually go with the triple mocha, frat, soy milk, Starbucks. Quick side note about Starbucks. I don't usually get along with the people in Starbucks. And I'll tell you why. I usually ask for the triple mocha, soy milk, whipped cream. And it's always the same song and dance. I always have to hear, well, sir, you do realize there's dairy in the whipped. Yes, I do. Just make my order. But, you know, I don't want to get myself in a bad mood. Getting back to the cigar. Still first third. Still cream. I mean, it's you know, with Trinidad, you're gonna find cream. You're gonna find some honey. Now, if you could, I wish you can smell the excess smoke, because it's almost some shortbread. Almost some shortbread. It is. I'll tell you, plenty of shortbread. Plenty of shortbread in the smoke. Just a magnificent cigar. I mean, it's very tasteful. Now, Phil's more of a peanut guy. You know, the H. Upman. He likes the peanut. Me, I'm a peanut guy. I like the cream. I like the cocoa. I'm not a coffee guy, like I was saying. I do like coffee in my cigars. As I told you, we're on the left-hand side. The chocolate, the coffee, the espresso, the roasted. cream, the honey, the leather. That's where we are. That's where Phil and I are. You know, that's the reviews that we give. We're not going to give a graphite review, an earth, a must, a clove, the pepper, the cardamom, anti-cardamom. We're on the left side of the wheel. Phil likes the nuts. He likes the marzipan, the peanut, the walnut, the almond. You know, you'll find that in the H. Upmann. You know, you'll find that in the El Rey. But the Trinidad is right here. It's the cream. It's the honey. It's some bread. It's shortbread. You know, it's silky smooth. The wrapper is brilliant. I mean, it's just, the hayride is now, you know, we're in the honey. We're in the, you know, the cream. You're going to find cream throughout the whole cigar. I mean, it's just, like I said, silky smooth. I mean, the Cuban cigar there's nothing like it. People that don't smoke Cubans, that don't have real Cubans, just don't understand the difference between a Cuban and a non-Cuban. Most of the cigars that Phil and I will be reviewing will be Cubans. We dabble with Davidoffs, but we don't venture out far to the non-Cuban world. It's about the soil in Cuba. Nothing like it. The richness. You go anywhere in the world. Nothing like Cuba. So now, as I thought we would, we're entering the leather stage of this. Cream is still there. Honey, still got the honey. The cream, like I said, cream will be throughout this. Starting to get a little leather. The shortbread is here. I mean, the excess, you know, the smoke that's coming up, the shortbread is here. You're getting some shortbread. What? Is that? Wait a minute, is that? I think so. I'll tell you, we're getting some oatmeal. We're getting a little oatmeal now. We are getting some oatmeal. Oh man. Oh man. Wait a minute. Now I feel like someone just shoved a bowl of oatmeal in my face now. This is just a brilliant cigar. I gotta laugh because it's just, I mean, it's I try to get this cigar in my top 5. There's just so many favorites that I have, but it's without a doubt in my top 10. I mean, it's just from the construction to the sheer brilliance of the oily wrapper in a PSP rolled cigar is brilliant. You're not gonna find this in any bodega outside of Cuba. You're just not going to find her. Yeah, this is. I'm in an oat patch right now. This is oat. I've entered the oat patch. just cream, oat. The honey is not so much anymore. You know, a lot of cream. Shortbread is dwindling down. Shortbread might return end of the second third, but as of now, I mean, it's the Trinidad. It's all cream. It's all cream, sprinkled oats. It's oatmeal uncooked. You know, it's just a bunch of oats. You know, on the palate, a lot of bread on the palate. A lot of bread. The honey died down. I'm surprised that the honey died down quick. You know, the Lionsdale, and this Lionsdale, it is a journey. It's a long journey on the Lionsdale. It's not like, you know, even a Robusto, 40-minute cigar. This Lionsdale, it's a journey. And through the journey, you're going to get different flavors on the journey, different batches, different crops. You're going to go through different fields. I mean, it's all there. It's all there in one. It's all blend. The blends are there. You got to find them. The smoke that's coming out of this, it's like Christmas bread. The Trinidad I'll tell you, this is, you know, it's the brilliant cigar. I mean, it really is a brilliant cigar. Not harsh, medium body, medium to light, to be honest. Medium to light. Very easy on the palate. You know, like I said, the 40 ring gauge, usually a medium cigar. You know, this is all about flavor. You know, most cigars, they take a while for the journey to begin. This is, as soon as you light it up, you're getting the cream, the honey enters, and then as you continue the journey, the oat kicks in, the shortbread. It's just a brilliant cigar. Is that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I want to say something, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm tasting it at the moment. Do I taste a little plum? I'm getting some plum. Now, the Trinidad is not known for the plum, but I'll tell you, I'm getting a little plum. You know, not so much now. Those few hits, it was very plummy, very plummy. But the cream throughout. I mean, throughout and throughout and throughout, you're getting the cream. You're getting bits of the honey, the shortbread, you know, but that's what you're getting with Trinidad. With the Trinidad, you're going to get the cream. You know, it's the cream will always be there in the Trinidad Fundadores. The cream will be there. Just a magnificent cigar. Magnificent. All in all, one of my favorites. Can't go wrong. But anyway, like I was saying, sometime this week, you know, Johnny and Phil will be together. Phil will be here, sitting across. The next cigar, I won't ruin it. I don't know what we're going to review yet. We're down to one or two things. Until then, signing off, Johnny and Phil.